everyone, my name is Leysa, and I am here to play Dragon Age Origins. Now, I have been playing this off and on since 2009, since it released. I've never completed it. I've gotten, I think, 3 out of the 4 main storylines completed before, but I just have never gone all the way, and it's now a running joke in my household. And I really want to finish. I want to finish Dragon Age Origins. I want to play number 2, number 3. I know, number 4 is being developed, and I'm kind of tired of being left behind. So I hope I actually follow through this time. Maybe y'all can help me stick with it. But yeah, this is not a blind playthrough, but I'm really not looking up anything. I know a few things that I've discovered before, but the only thing I might look up is like the gift list and who gets certain things, but I'm not really too concerned about that, honestly. The only thing I've ever really cared about is backpacks and making sure I have enough space, because it seems like space is always an issue. So yeah, we're gonna not do Awakening yet. I've done a little bit of reading up about this expansion pack and how you can transport your character or start a totally different type of warden character, and I'm not ready to do that. I need to finish Origins. It's time. And it's been about, I think, 6 years since last time I began this game. Or should I say, it's been 6 years since I played this last, since I tried my last playthrough of it.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Oh, I just noticed all the light in the valley, like torches. I hadn't noticed that before. I was always focused on the lightning in the back. Okay, so I have a playstyle. You know, I've made the same character every time. I love her, and I don't see any reason that I would do any different this time.
Greetings.
I mean, like, the face is usually a little bit different, but I seem to remember. I thought I heard that they had changed or improved the character creator. Is that not accurate? It's not looking like it to me. It's looking pretty similar to what I recall from the past. I don't like character creators that are this detailed. It just annoys me a little bit. It's just like you rarely see your character's actual face, so it's almost like, what's the point of this? I've never really understood it. So I don't tend to agonize over it too much. And yeah, I've said this in other game that I play, but like, what's with the makeup? Really? You're really gonna put on makeup every day before you go to battle? Like, it just seems so weird to me. Tattoos. Oh, I didn't remember that she could do that. Makes sense, especially for the elves. Yeah, we won't have that. Let's see. I can't remember what I usually do. I think I like the buns. So it seems like, you know, if you're gonna have hair, you need it out of your face, so you can't have anything long. I hate ponytails. And then the wispies, yeah, that's just gonna get in your eyes and your lips. So it's just, you know, when the hair is this long, it just gets stuck in your mouth all the time. So I think I tend to just go with the buns. And the pixie cut that they have just isn't, it's like, that's it. That's the best you got. I don't like it. There's so much better pixie cuts than that. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Jeez. That's about the only fun I have with these kind of creators, is just doing the funhouse mirror stuff. Stop looking up. She looks like she's looking up a lot. Yeah, those eyes are just a touch too big, aren't they? Too bad you can't zoom in so you can actually see these color differences. It's really hard to tell. Brow depth. Yeah, her nose is a little annoying. It's like every time, like this one you need to look from the front, and the other one you need to look to the side, so you're constantly moving the actual portrait. Ooh, we can make a Pinocchio. That all looks okay. That all looks okay. Let's see. Well, I have to pick something purple. Purple is my favorite color. I think that's nice. Okay. This expression's cracked me up.
No, it is gone! Greetings. Greetings. Charmed. Greetings. 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 Greetings.
Leysa Koosland. Okay, let's see. Dexterity and cunning, probably. Okay, yeah. 1 point to spend. Let's see. Let's re-equip myself with this. What is it for opening traps? I don't think I need that right away. But I think this might be good. Ah, okay, so this might be where I... No. Oh yeah, trap making. Deft hands. Lock picking. Yes, I know I definitely want this. Okay, let's go. Now, since it has been so long since I played, I don't remember, or I don't really feel like I have any preference or recall about the conversations and like which choices you choose and what happens from those. So this will be still
For
fairly
generations,
new.
your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people
How'd that kid get
with
up there?
justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial Darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. But we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pop, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you again, my dear.
And you, Earl Howe.
My son Thomas asked after you. Perhaps I should bring him with me next time.
To what end?
Ha! To what end, she says. So glib, too. She's just like her mother when she talks like that.
See what I contend with, Hal? There is no telling my fierce girl anything these days. Make her bless her heart.
Quite talented, I'm sure. One to watch.
At any rate, Pop, I summoned you
One
for a
to
reason.
watch.
While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the
What's
castle.
he implying? I'll do my best, Father.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We
He didn't
rarely
like
have
that.
the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They defeated the Darkspawn long ago.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning of the Darkspawn rising now, half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
Is there a reason I shouldn't join them?
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Of course.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
But I'd like to stay and talk to Duncan.
You'll have plenty of time after we're gone. We must discuss the battle plans in the south. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Okay. Trying to re-familiarize myself. Oh, wow. I don't remember that being the whole screen. Yeah, I don't remember that taking up the whole screen. That's amazing. Hello. There we go. What are the shortcuts? I have some poultices. Oh, come on. There we go. That's all. Okay. It's funny. I haven't played this game wearing a headset before. It's always been just speakers. And I can hear the Mabari barking in the background, and it makes me feel like like I have dogs and they're barking like in the backyard or something. So it's pretty funny. Oh, so this is like a bunch of that DLC. Don't see any reason not to use some of it. Oh my gosh, that's nice. That's even better. Increases monetary gain? What? Amulet. Where is that? Oh, okay. What about that one? Plus 5 health. Wow. That's amazing. Increases. Again, yeah. I want a lot of money to start with. Who wouldn't want that? Jeez Louise. Heavy. Those are pretty nice. At least a set bonus, but that's okay. Okay. So about my tactics. Okay. Okay. And dirty fighting is the stun, right? Yes. Okay, so keybinds are already set. Double check. So let's move this to number 1 so it's easier for me to tell. Numpad 7. Okay, so apparently from the last time I played, these are still set. Okay. Okay, good. Yes, 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 yes. Tactics. Okay, so quests. Journal. That's right. Find Fergus. Remember tab. So can I talk some more?
Shouldn't you be off to your brother, as I asked? When the king demands it. In fact, not sending our forces south would be a distinctly bad idea. Don't worry, pup. You shouldn't see many problems, but I want you to prepare the men left here, in case.
In case of what?
Legends of the Blights tell of horrible things. These Darkspawn once threatened many lands. If we can't hold them, you must prepare for the worst.
And what can I do with a handful of guards?
I trust you to do what is best. And don't be afraid to ask your mother's advice. She's Ferelden born, strong, just as you are. But let's not speak of ominous things. We shall assume that all will go well, and the Maker will watch over us.
Are you sure you'll be alright?
Your brother and I go into battle, not an afternoon tea. Who knows what will happen to us? I will tell you, however, you're my darling daughter. I love you, and I trust you completely to carry on the Kuzlin name if the worst should happen. But don't worry about me, dear girl. You'll have enough to occupy your mind while I'm gone.
I'll go now.
I'll talk to you soon. Just let me finish my meeting with Duncan.
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone.
I was hoping to ask you a quick question or two.
Very well. I doubt your father would mind a slight delay.
Would you really recruit me into the Grey Wardens?
Of course. You are young and very skilled, or so I hear. Many of the finest Grey Wardens have been women. The Grey Wardens do not recruit simply anybody, and I intend no flattery when I say you show promise. The old treaties allow me to conscript you even against your father's wishes, but I will not do so. Our order is too small to risk animosity with Ferelden's nobility.
I'm glad I am to hear it.
It's tempting, your lordship, but I'm content to see what other candidates your castle offers.
Did you really come all this way to see Sir Gilmore?
I have only found a couple of worthy candidates in my travels across Ferelden. Your father invited me here, suggesting this Sir Gilmore. If he is not suitable, I will head south and join up with the king.
How much danger are Fergus and my father in?
Well, I understand the first battles have gone easily.
Indeed. Are the Grey Wardens sure this is a blight, and not simply some large Darkspawn raid?
No archdemon has been sighted yet, my lord. But with my entire soul, I believe this is a blight.
I wish we shared your faith. I suppose we shall see for ourselves once we arrive at the King's camp.
I'll leave you alone then.
Until we speak again.
Yes?
I trust the delay with your men is nothing serious.
Poor weather, I believe. Their progress has been slow, but it's nothing you need worry about.
You told my father the delay was your fault.
In a manner of speaking. If I had reinforced our border levies earlier, my troops could have left before the rains. I confess, my confidence in your father allowed me some complacency. I guess that makes it as much his fault.
I should go.
Another time, then.
Okay. Ooh. Trying to get comfortable again with these controls. Plot helpers. Oh, right.
I shall do it.
It's feeling a little like... the controls aren't quite right. Not quite what I want them to be. Ooh, that mouse is very sensitive. Oh my goodness. I need to change that. Why is it all the way up? Let's see how that does. Much better. Okay. I know. Not very interesting stuff, but makes a difference. Still a bit sensitive.
Oh, my lady, we were just
Playing cards?
well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Tarn stationed us here.
It's your job. Did my father fear someone would steal something?
I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury.
Who has the key?
The Tarn. And perhaps the Tarner? Honestly don't know, my lady.
Then perhaps you'd better get back to work.
Yes, my lady. Thank you, my lady.
Yeah, nothing here yet. Okay. That's wonky.
There you are. Your mother told me the Tarn had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Hello to you too, Sir Gilmore.
Pardon my abruptness, my lady. It's simply that I've been looking everywhere for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
She was my nanny before she was the cook. She won't leave.
Your mother disagrees. She insists you collect the dog, and quickly. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
He knows better than to hurt anyone.
I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
Okay. I need to talk to my brother first.
Your mother was quite specific. Unless the castle is under attack, you get that dog before doing anything else. Her words, not mine. Before we go, my lady, might I beg a question? I've heard from several people that a Grey Warden is here. Is that true?
His name is Duncan. I met him.
Then, is it also true that this Grey Warden was asking after me?
He intends to test you for recruitment.
Maker's breath. Are you certain? Can you imagine me, a Grey Warden? It would be everything I've dreamed of. Of course, I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Pardon my outburst.
Good evening, my lady.
It shall be done.
Hello, my dear girl. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
Still the same taskmaster, I see.
If the mind is not exercised, it withers just as the body does. Perhaps you'd care to join me in teaching the lesson?
I am quite familiar with the subject matter.
Perhaps you could make the topic more palatable for these lads and their minuscule intellects.
Very well.
Wonderful. Oh, the Coastland history is long indeed.
I don't think
Where
I've
shall
done
we
this
start?
before. We predate the founding of the kingdom, yes?
Well, I'm glad some of my lessons don't disappear into that yawning chasm between your ears, young lady.
It's your skill as a tutor, of course.
If I were truly a skilled tutor, I suspect I would not encounter such insouciance amongst my pupils. You can look that up later. At any rate, your family has held the Ternier of High Ever since before King Callan had united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elethea Coastland battled Callanhad to maintain High Ever's independence.
And Callan had let us keep the Ternier?
Callanhad wished to unite Ferelden, not conquer it. After Elethea's men were defeated, Callanhad asked her to swear fealty. The boulder where they held council still stands today as a memorial of that event.
When was our line founded?
Records are vague, but the Coastlands became Tierns during the Black Age. Is that familiar, child?
During the lycanthrope plagues?
Good. I'm pleased some of my lessons seem to have stuck. At that
You
time,
said that
your
earlier.
family held only the minor title of Ban. When the werewolves reached this area, Ban Mather Coastland organized a curfew and patrols within the city. Several other local bands supported his efforts by swearing oaths of fealty, making him their Tiern.
Tell me about our relationship with Arl Howe.
The history between the Coastlands and the Howes reaches back to the Orlesian occupation.
Go on.
During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were fought near High Ever. The port village of Harper's Ford was the Ternier's center. Its Arl was Tarleton Howe. Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and bitter as cheap ale. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over.
We fought the Howes.
Your grandfather couldn't afford to lose Harper's Ford. In keeping the town, your family drove Orlais from its lands. The Howes eventually joined the rebellion, when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Logain. Just as now we united behind Merrick's son, King Kaelan, to fight the Darkspawn.
Time to end the lesson.
Thank you for indulging an old man.
Does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself for
I relate to him more and more every year. What's in here? Just one book? I don't remember being back here. Seems a little weird to need like 2 or 3 librarians in here. Can I talk to you?
Good evening, my lady.
No. Okay. Yeah, no, that's there. That's... Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the controls are still feeling a little weird. I don't know why. Oops.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all!
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's
I
blessings.
love this dress. This is so pretty. I'd appreciate that.
Please, child, call me Malol. I've known you since you were a wee babe after all. Creator
You don't look
of
old
the
enough for
sky,
that.
the land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time of need. Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be. Your faith is silent tonight. I hope you are just deep in reflection. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me.
Could you answer a few questions?
I cannot. Many await my attendance before they march into the unknown. We shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
I've never played a mage. I'm wondering if I did, if my robes would look so cool. I'd love that robe. So pretty. What's in here?
Very well.
Don't remember being in here before. Man, there's a lot I don't remember apparently. Somehow not surprising.
I shall do it.
Maybe when I played before I didn't take
It is begun.
enough cunning or lockpicking, so I wasn't able to get into these rooms. It's possible. Dog's getting louder. You'd think it's World War III going on in there. Okay, so that takes you to the hall. So I don't want to go to Nan yet. I want to go to the bedrooms. Yeah. Nothing in here? God, what a ruckus they're making. I already went in there, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Wait a minute. Got myself turned around. Ah, this. Long
and my
conversations.
Dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my daughter, along with Sir Gilmore. Tell me, Sir Gilmore, has my pup collared that dog yet?
Not just yet, your ladyship.
Darling, do take care of that. That malodorous hound of yours is an excellent protector, but he drives
doesn't
mad
smell
to
bad.
distraction.
I'm sure they'll fight it out.
Don't give Mother a headache. Sir Gilmore, see that it gets done.
As your ladyship commands.
Good. With any luck, I'll be able to feed my guests before the end of next week. Darling, you remember Lady Landra?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Of course. It's good to see you again.
You're too kind, dear girl. Didn't I spend half the salon trying to convince you to marry my son?
And made a very poor case for it, I might add.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again,
Poor
milady.
guy.
You're looking as beautiful as ever.
Oh, right. I forgot about all the romance stuff. How am I going to play this? Hey, if it's available, why not go for it, right?
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do
I love
say
her
something,
eyes.
dear.
Those are a pretty color.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
You would think that it would make it easier to make a match for her, not more difficult.
Perhaps your daughter simply has a mind of her own, your ladyship.
Thank you.
You should be proud.
Proud doesn't get me any more grandchildren.
Any more? Oh, right. Fergus. Perhaps we should speak alone sometime, Darren.
I would like that, milady.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship. Sir Gilmore.
New screenshot of what?
I shall do it.
Nothing? I remember there being more stuff to be found.
Good evening, milady.
Hello.
We'd best get to the kitchens before Nan decides to up and leave, don't you think? You know what your mother
Okay.
would say.
Fine. Is there a run function? Quick bar, camera controls. Unlock numpad. Okay. Oh, so that is running. Okay. Fair enough. Feels more like a jog than a run. Yeah, we'll get in there in a second. Oh, a cat! Can I pet it? I can't pet the cat. I need to. Look at it. Listen to Nun. She's been around this dog for years. She should know how to handle it just fine. She's making such a fuss. Oh, I hope you make it out. I never noticed the cat before. I really hope he makes it out. Okay, Nan.
Very well.
Dramatics.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
He's not a mongrel. He's a purebred Mabari.
A blight wolf is what he is. How am I supposed to work like this?
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
She's mean. I don't like her. There's no need to be mean to anyone. Especially those who are doing things to help you. I love the dog. He's so ugly, he's cute.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Look at his little tail. He's so happy. Are you trying to tell me something, boy? Of course you are. You're so
It does seem
smart.
like he's trying to tell you something. Wait.
Didn't I just say that, dude?
Did you hear that?
Oh, what should his name be? Chester. Oh boy, battle. Yay. Okay, do I have any others? No, just dirty fighting. That's passive. Okay. So wasn't there a way to like, draw your weapons? It's just been way too long since I played. Let's see. Camera, player, move forward. Swap weapon sets. Is there no need to just draw your weapon? It just automatically will do it. Any pause? Okay, yeah. I will go here. You go after that one. You go after this one. That one.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Of course not.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way.
A few rats shouldn't
for the arrival
create
of
this
more of
much
the Arl's
blood,
men.
don't you think? Isn't there an option to make blood splatter go away? Persistent gore. I like it to go away eventually. Like, a little bit at the start is fine, but I don't want to be covered in gore all the time. It's all these little crates. It's almost like these rats were released here.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Oh, just wait. He was defending your larder from rats.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones?
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
Oh yes, with quite a mess.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
Gosh, she is bitter old woman.
Don't even start with
you
the
hag.
sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms.
No, you're not. No one can resist a dog.
Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Find Fergus, so now it'll let me in. Okay.
Good evening, milady.
Strafe. Wait, can I talk to you some more? I don't know that I have in the past.
So, you managed to solve Nan's dog issues? I'll take that as a
That
yes.
woman.
Good work, darling. Now you should say goodbye to Fergus before he leaves, don't you think?
Why can't I go with Father and Fergus?
I know it's difficult to stay in the castle and watch others ride off, but we must see to our duties first. You understand that, don't you?
What if they fall without
It's
me?
in the Maker's hands now, and we must cope as best we can.
Are you staying at the castle?
For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
As you wish.
Good. I was worried you might be nervous about running the castle alone. I needn't have been concerned.
Did you know there's a Grey Warden here?
Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited.
Would that be so bad?
There's enough here at the castle to occupy you. I don't need you off chasing danger like your brother.
I should go.
I love you, my darling girl. You know that, don't you?
I love you too.
Go do what you must then. I will see you soon.
Okay.
I shall do it.
Oh, isn't this my room? Seems like that's my room. No, that's Fergus. I'm not going in there. Can't unlock. Okay. What about the one person here? Can't unlock. Key required. So it's forcing me in here. Okay.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword,
Sword?
Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Should I wait outside?
Stay. I'd like to say farewell.
Do you really think the war will be over quickly?
Word from the south is that the battles have gone well. There's no evidence that this is a true blight, just a large raid.
Could that be true?
I'll see for myself soon enough. Pray for me, love, and I'll be back within a month or two.
I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many Darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
He just might need those prayers.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you?
You'll need more protecting than her.
I agree. Especially if you get yourself hurt. I will never forgive you.
Now that is a good incentive, wouldn't you say?
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Level up. Let's see. Level 4. Improve combat training. So yeah, there is incentive for that. I don't think this is useful quite yet because I don't have any way to buy the flasks or containers. Might do a weapon sweep, I think.
If you should need any assistance in the coming days, I would be glad to offer it.
Best do as your father says, darling.
You should be on your way, pup.
Bright and early.
Long day ahead tomorrow. Ah, I was wondering how long this would take. Has he asked to recruit you?
He hasn't technically asked.
If a blight is truly upon us in the south, then Grey Wardens will be needed. There is no higher calling. If it comes to that, we can talk about it when I get back. Until then, just show him every courtesy. Duncan is a fine man. And a hero. I know that you'll do me proud. You've grown into a sensible woman. That much is clear.
Getting sent to bed early, are we?
Nah. Have fun on the long march. In the cold.
A warm bed doesn't sound so bad now, come to think of it. At any rate, I'll miss you. Take care of everyone, and be here when I get back.
Wonder if that guy showed up at my room. I don't think I got to talk to him. I didn't get to talk to him.
Help me! The castle is under attack!
Here we go. It's like, yeah, where are my clothes? I forget. Oh, they're in the chest. But I thought, why don't I have any equipment? I did earlier. Or is it just, it came off because I went to bed? That's annoying. Wait, is that a heavy helmet? I don't need that. So now I have to go back and double check which ones I was wearing. Monetary gain, okay. There we go, but no weapons? I have no weapons at all. Could have swore I had something. Okay, yeah, I might need to reevaluate how I do my keybinds.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
I'm fine, what's going on?
The scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are How's men. Why would they attack us?
He's betrayed us.
You don't think How's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
He could already be dead, Mom.
No, I won't believe that. We must find him.
Can you still handle a weapon?
I am no Orlesian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it. Now let's go. Perhaps we can salvage some things here, darling. Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk.
Take all. No books.
It shall be done.
No! My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
Why would they do this?
I was not even taking hostages. He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go, I don't want to see this.
Seems like strength is best for him. Does she have any equipment? She does. Okay, but she has no weapons. So we should give her a mace. Is that a two-handed mace? No. That's pretty nice. Yeah, come out here.
How was Hagar done?
dear Landra. I'm so sorry.
You didn't know this was gonna happen?
If she hadn't come to me, if she hadn't been here.
Shh, no one knew this was gonna happen.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere.
How can we get out of the castle?
The servants' passage leads out from the larder. But we must find your father first. The front gates. That's where your father must be.
What if father isn't there?
Listen, darling. We haven't much time. If we can't find your father, you must get out of here alive. Without you and Fergus, the entire Kusan line dies here. If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
We don't know that's
Then
true.
let's find out for ourselves. But if Hal's trap has snapped shut, escaping may not be easy.
It is begun.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Don't be a coward, stand and fight.
Yes, my lady. Here they come!
More is always better. Okay, let's see.
I am here!
Come on, get in there. How dare you, sir? Let's go help that guy.
I shall do it.
I will drive you out myself.
Come on, get him. Didn't I help a mage get free or something? I thought I saw a mage over here. Like that I was helping him. I'm not seeing him. Where? Come on, girl. Get him. Ah. Servant.
Aldous. You will be avenged, old sage. I swear it.
It shall be done.
So it really does pay to come back and double check everything, because that wasn't available before. And this wasn't here before.
We're getting close to the treasury. The Kuzlan family blade lies inside. Here, darling, take my key. That blade cannot fall into Hao's hands. It should sever his treacherous head.
I shall do it. It is begun. It shall be done, as you say.
It? Yes. Okay, let's see what we got. Family sword. Pretty sure I can use that. Not really gonna be backstabbing for a while. Oh, it's main hand. Never mind. And I can't use any of that stuff. Okay. And I don't really want Mom to have anything, because I know it goes away.
I have nothing else to do!
Come on. You gonna, like, go after him?
There is hope yet.
What the heck? Why was that not working? That was so annoying. Man, they really did just sneak in and ruin it all. This wasn't open before?
I will drive you from my life.
Who attacks priests? It's just like, how much lower can you get? I stun them, they stun me.
I
just doesn't feel right. Is that the only way to get in? I think it was, yeah. How do they have a mage? It's not really allowed. Who does? Oh, I do. Glad she said that. I was not paying attention to it.
Go, man the gate. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lady, you're both alive. I was certain Howe's men had gotten through.
How did they get through?
They killed Oriana and Aura. I can't believe. Are you injured?
Don't worry about me, your ladyship. Thank the Maker you two are unharmed. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Howe's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
Where's the Grey Warden?
I've no idea. You don't think he's involved in this, do you?
Perhaps he was sent to kill Bryce? Oh dear. Have you seen him?
When I last saw the Terran, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir.
Everyone knows about this servants' exit.
Maker, watch over us all.
Nice. That was awesome. I like that. Didn't miss anything going up or down this corridor, did I? Just double checking. Ha, see? This is why you check. Man, he hits like a truck. Oh my gosh. Get him, get him. Resisted. Oh my gosh. That was close. What did I get for it? 1 silver. Sheesh. I could have swore you're supposed to have a mage follow you through this.
Run! Maker, help us all! We're gonna die!
No, yes, this is true. We all do die. It's just now you know when. Could everyone stand in the door a little bit more?
We must get to the larder, quickly.
Yes, yes. We will. Don't worry. We'll get there. Just checking everything I can first. I think I've covered most things. Seems like once I go in there, she stays behind, so I'm going to take her inventory. So I can sell it for money later. And when you're first starting, every little bit helps. Oh my gosh, even the cutscene has her running in her unders.
You both are. I was
Bryce.
wondering when you would get here.
I can't believe they actually have her nude in the
Maker's blood, what's
cutscene.
happening? You're bleeding.
I wouldn't have done that if I'd known.
Found me first. Almost did me in right there.
Why is Hal doing this?
You can't get away with this. The king will...
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
Then we'll drag you out.
Only if you're willing to leave pieces of me behind, pup.
Bryce, this is no time for jokes! Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
Hal must have something planned for him too.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
Then how does the servant's passage get us home, or get us
have
out?
not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The Turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My daughter helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised.
Thank you for saving my father.
I fear your thanks are premature. I doubt I have saved him.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, I beg you. Take my wife and daughter to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
What about Sir Gilmore?
Truthfully, you were always my first choice. I will take the Tyrna and your daughter to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then your daughter joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
But what if Fergus is dead?
We will inform the king, and he will punish Hal. I'm sorry, but a Grey Warden's duties take precedence even over vengeance.
Hal thinks he'll use the chaos to advance himself. Make him wrong, pup. See that justice is done. Our family always does our duty first. The Darkspawn must be defeated. You must go. For your own sake and for Ferelden's.
For you, Father.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our daughter will not die of Hal's treachery. She will live and make her mark on the world.
Darling, Go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
I love you both.
Then live, darling. Become a Grey Warden and do what is right.
I'm just so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. You know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd
he's
miss
so
all
gold.
the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious.
Glorious.
The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
Yes, Your Majesty. My name is Leysa.
Your brother has already arrived with High Ever's men, but we are still awaiting your father.
You don't know what's happened?
News from the north has been unreliable. What's happened?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word.
There isn't anything you can do sooner.
Howe knows his actions will cost him his life, but I'll need an army to bring him to justice. No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds.
When will he return?
Not until the battle is over, I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
So long as Arl Howe pays.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Sounds like the Blight is almost over.
I'm not even sure this is a true Blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Alas.
Disappointed?
Why would you want to see one?
I'd hoped for a war like in the Tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god.
People in Tales tend to end up dead.
I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
You don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly.
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference.
This king doesn't
that
listen
end,
to his advisors. Not always the best thing.
Delay.
What do you mean, what ritual?
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the Joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
Am I the only recruit you have?
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Well, I think this is a good place to stop. Nice good start to Leysa Koosland. I don't recall I've named her Leysa before, so can't wait. Such a great adventure. Thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please subscribe. It really helps the channel. If you'd like to help me to continue producing new content, consider supporting me on Patreon. The link is in the description below. Right now, I'm facing a lack of space for new videos and need help upgrading my equipment. You can make a difference. See you next time.